$10,000 a month in rent, designer bags worth thousands, jewelry from Van Cleef and Arpels. To the outside world, it looked like Sean Diddy Combs was showering his girlfriend in luxury. But according to her, the truth was far more disturbing. Behind the glamorous gifts and million-dollar lifestyle, she says there was control, coercion, and trauma. And now, she's telling everything under oath. When Jane, not her real name, started dating Diddy in 2021, it seemed like a dream. He wired her over $150,000 during their relationship. He gifted her high-end bags from Bottega Veneta, a brand where some purses can cost over $60,000. She wore delicate Van Cleef and Arpels jewelry, lived in a massive 5,300 square foot home, and dined at Nobu. To most, this would look like love. But Jane says it was something else, a setup for control. She testified that these gifts created financial dependence, leaving her isolated and unable to focus on her own career. In 2023, Diddy moved Jane into a luxury rental home and agreed to pay $10,000 a month in rent, part of what she called their love contract. He even dropped $40,000 upfront to cover the deposit and several months in advance. But Jane claims this wasn't kindness, it was strategy. She said the rent wasn't just housing, it was a constant reminder. Quote, "He used it kind of like a little tool. The rent was always just like a little reminder." Even now, long after the relationship ended, Diddy still pays her rent. Jane told the courtroom she still lives in that same house. A house she says feels more like a cage than a home. As Jane told it, the price of this luxury wasn't just her independence. It was her safety. She described horrifying allegations, being punched, choked, kicked, even dragged by her hair. She says she endured hotel nights, multi-day ordeals where she was allegedly forced to have sex with multiple men back-to-back, orchestrated by Diddy himself. And on her birthday in 2023, Jane claimed Diddy arranged a freak-off, a drug-fueled performance involving other participants. He gave her gifts that day too, a Van Cleef bracelet, a photo shoot, and dinner at Nobu. But she testified, "I'm receiving my gift, I've taken a pill, and I'm waiting for the entertainer." It wasn't romance. It was a performance she says she didn't sign up for. Before the relationship, Jane was a rising online influencer. She even launched an OnlyFans account. But Diddy, she says, didn't want her in that world. Despite investing $20,000 in her fashion brand, he discouraged her from growing as a creator. Jane told the court she believed she only earned 10% of what she could have if she hadn't been with him. Her ambition? Silenced. Her independence? Eroded. All while being financially kept, but emotionally drained. In court, Jane was blunt. When asked whether she was jealous other women got Chanel bags from Diddy, she replied, "No, I only got trauma." And when his attorney brought up the Bottega gifts, Jane snapped back. "How much does my body cost?" Even now, her connection to Diddy hasn't fully ended. He's still paying her rent, still holding on even from a distance, still reminding her of who once held the power. What looks like love isn't always love. What sparkles from the outside may hide something far more painful underneath. As Diddy's federal trial unfolds, more of these stories are coming to light. Gifts, contracts, and control, the puzzle pieces of a relationship that Jane says almost destroyed her. Was it romance? Was it manipulation? Or something even darker? One thing is clear: the truth isn't wrapped in a luxury bag. It's just beginning to be unpacked.